Ooh, 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 ooh. Look like Stephen A ain't done, man. He got a lot to say about everybody that got a lot to say about his basketball camp and his basketball career. And how dare you say something about me not playing in a basketball and having and having a charity basketball camp. How dumb can you be? Tell us how you really feel, Stephen A. Smith. Tell us how you really feel about people giving their opinion about you hosting a basketball camp when you never played any collegiate or professional basketball. How dare we say something about you hosting a camp when you didn't play any basketball yourself?
We'll probably be out in the future. Corporate sponsors want to continue to participate. Hell, we'll take the show on the road. We'll give national profiles. And that's just talking about HBCUs. That's not just talking about me. HBCUs is one component. I am a proud black man. There's nothing in this world that I love being more than black. But I'm never just about black appeal. I'm about mass appeal.
Right.
I don't have shade towards any kid.
Okay.
Black, white, Latino, Asian American, Native American, damn who you are. You're a kid. You're one of God's children. You want to come up. It's my responsibility, along with others in my position and beyond, to help as best as we possibly can. Okay. IMG is doing that.
All right.
Why would I choose to be a part of it if it wasn't the case?
Okay. Talk to me.
Chirping and chirping and talking and talking. You know what the hell y'all talking about? That's why I'm glad I got this podcast. Because I ain't letting that slide.
Okay.
Podcast, perfect place to do it. Not on national television. I could have did it on national television this morning on the first take. I wouldn't have had the time. But on this platform, I got all the time I want.
Let's go.
It's mine.
Let's go.
Y'all ain't gonna get away with that. My mama didn't raise me to be any other way.
Okay.
I believe in giving. I believe in giving back. And to the ignorant fools out there that want to look at basketball and say he never played pro sports. I mean, what the hell could he tell these kids? How dumb can you be?
Dang. So we got to be dumb because we're questioning you running a basketball camp when you never played basketball? You wasn't an athlete yourself. You wasn't in the gym, shooting in the gym. So how dare us for questioning why you are running a basketball camp when you never played basketball at any prestige level? We got to be so dumb. How dare we question Stephen A. Smith?
Never played pro sports. I mean, what the hell could he tell these kids? How my mama didn't raise me to be any other way. I believe in giving. I believe in giving back. And to the ignorant fools out there that want to look at basketball and say he never played pro sports. I mean, what the hell could he tell these kids? How dumb can you be?
Ooh-wee.
An athlete can talk to them about playing. He can talk to them or she can talk to them about the trials and tribulations and the sacrifices one must make. But the reality of the situation is none of them are on the air 2 hours a day every weekday, 10 hours a week, 450 hours a year minimum.
What does that have to do with actually playing basketball? You're on TV talking about basketball. So what's the benefit of you talking about how kids can make it playing basketball when you don't play basketball? What does you being on TV have to do with doing things on the court? It makes no sense.
Minimum. And I got bad news for y'all because I know there's quite a few of y'all out there that you're sickened over my success. I understand. I know it makes you
sickened over your success. See, this is nothing but a deflection. People saying that you're haters and you're this and that. When you call people out on their BS and they say, you just jealous of my success. That's not the case, Stephen A. Smith. That's not the case at all. But that's your bailout card.
sick. Be sick away. It happens. I work for everything I have. Ain't nobody give me anything. I have to scratch and claw my way to where I am.
Once again, I'm expecting you to highlight why shouldn't we question you not playing basketball, doing a charity? I mean, not a charity, but doing a basketball camp. What does you talking on ESPN have to do with people playing the game? What can you teach kids? Are you going to physically go out there and say, this is how you dribble, this is how you shoot? You put your arm here, tuck in your elbow. Like, are you going to teach the kids how to play the game? Or are you just going to talk about the game?
today. Everything that I had was earned. Nothing was given. So when you're talking to youngsters on the come up, what kind of message are you trying to send? You don't pay attention to what's going on in the sports world today? You think I'm going there to IMG this weekend to talk to these kids about bouncing a basketball? Did it ever occur to you that I'm using myself to highlight what awaits them? The scrutiny, the inquisition, the investigation, the probing, the standards set? That's what the organizations do. I have volunteered out of my own free time and money to the National Football League, to the National Basketball Association, to colleges to speak to aspiring athletes or organizations and their players about what lurks down the pike. Adrian Peterson, child abuse because he spanked his kid and corporal punishment. Ray Rice putting his hands on his then fiance, now his wife. Drugs, alcohol, lawlessness. The list goes on and on. Who you think telling these kids? Go ahead and go to the strip club. Go ahead and get high, get drunk, and think they ain't watching. They watching everything. You think the athletes are the only ones who need to tell them that?
Okay. See, now there we go. Now, the question was, see, we all thought that you were going to go in there and tell them how to play basketball. You're just going to go down and tell them of what happens when you're in the spotlight. Okay. All right. Well, that's a better understanding of what your position is, because we all thought that you were going to be there telling them how to play basketball, how to dribble the ball, all this stuff that actually comes to basketball. So you're just there on the back end saying, this and that and that and this. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
You don't think they need to hear from somebody like me, who's on the air every day talking about them? Talking about what owners, what presidents, what GMs, what coaches, what scouts, what evaluators, what player personnel directors, what team managers, what team equipment managers, assistant coaches, players, teammates. You don't think that somebody like me who's been covering sports for 30 years, you don't think that there's a message, a productive, constructive message that I can elocute and articulate? You don't think that's possible?
Okay, cool. Sure. Go right ahead. As long as you ain't telling them how to play basketball. You can do anything that you want to do. So you're just basically warning them how people like you are going to talk about them. Okay, cool. Yeah. Give us a warning of how people like you are going to attack these athletes that are going to make millions of dollars, and how people like you are going to spin the narrative and switch the narrative and how to take money out of their pocket. So are you going to explain to them how people like you are going to talk about their money and how much they should get paid? Oh, okay. Are you going to tell them that people like you are controlled by the powers that may be for you to come on the airway to negotiate their prices on their contract? And people like you are going to talk down on them so they can take less money, so they can be offered less money? That's what you're going to do? Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, that's my time. Thanks for explaining what you're going to do. So you're going to warn the kids about people like you. Oh, okay, great. Hey, big dummy. It's your boy, Dan D. I'm signing out, man. Peace.